Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to another general intuitive reading on the collective energies. If you're a returning subscriber, I love you guys so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your love, support, likes, shares, comments, your presence most of all. It means the absolute world to me. I'm so grateful to all of you. If you're new here, my name is Celtae. Let's dive into the collective unconscious together. Let's get curious, see what's rolling around in the ether. Spirit, please allow me to channel what the viewer needs to hear for their highest good and healing. And so it is. Alright, so today's channeled message is this slow burn awareness is coming to a head. Your medicine is really potent, you guys. Your energy is really potent. I really am feeling that there are certain people who have picked up on this, and there are certain people and or a particular person who was, to be honest with you, kind of stunned about the energy that they found you in. It's like I'm getting this vision of a boiling pot of water or a boiling pot of medicine over this transformational fire. It's like all of these different components of this medicine that you've foraged throughout your life in the wild, untamed jungle of your soul, the unconscious, these different clues, bits of information, snippets of conversations, knowledge that you've gleaned over your lifetime. It's like something really is coming to a boiling point. Something is coming to a head, and I'm getting like, let's not get ahead of ourselves, or it's like something has been a slow burn. It's been a slow process to get to the point that you're getting to now. You could be having a lot of synchronicities happening right now. Really surprising ones, like really in your face. Like spirit, your soul is not playing around at this point. Like the synchronicities that are happening are absolutely on purpose, is what I'm getting. They're absolutely on purpose to give you those confirmation, to give you some sort of confirmation of some sort of culmination of a timeline that you're actually stepping out of. You're stepping out of a timeline and or like a paradigm. Like everything, all of these clues have built up over time to the point where your mind is being set free. From a pattern that has plagued you for a long, long time. I'm getting like you have what it takes to achieve the success that you desire. There's something, okay, so there's something about pairs, like it comes in twos, like something comes in twos, or it's like a pair, or doubles, or something like that. Something about like a church, or two churches on one street, or two events happening at once, or recognizing two people at the same time or something, or like recognizing two different people from the past on the same day, or two things happening on one day, maybe in different places or at the same event. Or it's like There could be something about that. There's also something coming through of like bumping into or seeing the version of you, like bumping into someone who kind of represents a part of your past, or maybe like a version of yourself that you strived to be when you didn't know what you know now. It's like you're bumping into someone or coming across something online or in your day-to-day life when you're out and about. And maybe that version of yourself was the version of yourself that you were expected to be, or that you expected of yourself because of the patterns and the programs that you were born into, that you're actually breaking out of, that you've broken out of it, but there's something of like a culmination of awareness, of like a full awareness of the pattern to the point where something doesn't have control over you like it used to. I'm getting this energy, it's like one place or one person reminds you of like a past version of who you expected yourself to be or who you used to be, and then this other person or place or is like a reflection of like where that came from or why you felt that way or something like that. There's something about somebody that you've encountered in your life lately, or different messages for different people. This is all just energy, but there's something of somebody who wanted to play some sort of social hierarchy moment of dominance, like some sort of mind game with you, was not expecting the version of it that you are now, because I feel like you've shattered some sort of mold. You've shattered the mold of what was expected of you. I'm getting that like somebody could have planned something. It's like somebody planned something or had something in mind of like what they wanted to get out of the situation. Now I'm getting like somebody could have needled you with certain questions. Like somebody was needling you with leading questions, but they didn't get the reaction out of you that they wanted. They didn't, you didn't falter. There's something about like that you didn't falter, and like you blew the wind right out of somebody's sails. Or like you took the wind right out of someone's sails because you saw exactly what someone was doing for what it was. You saw exactly what somebody was doing, confirmation for what it was. There's something about like somebody who is very performative. Like there could be something about that. There could be something about like a guitar, something about a sapphire ring. Something about a sapphire ring, a guitar, or for some reason I'm hearing Desi. I think that's a name. Let me see. Desi. From the homeland or local. So South Asian cultural term meaning from homeland or local, and a Western given name, Latin Spanish origin, meaning longing or desired. Something about your desires, something that you desire. Something about somebody's desires, or something that you are embodying is what somebody else desires. It's like somebody wanted to... It's like somebody wanted... I'm getting like needling. Somebody was needling you with questions. Somebody... somebody wanted to take a stab at something. It's like somebody tried to do something, but it didn't work out the way that they wanted, and they ended up feeling seen. Because, yeah, this is the jungle. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is the jungle. It's the jungle, baby. Yeah, so maybe something about Guns N' Roses. Maybe somebody has like a Guns N' Roses tattoo or something like that. Or somebody's really into that band. So yeah, we like it's like there's something about like, yeah, this is the jungle, but there's something about this medicine that you have created deep inside of your soul. You created this medicine yourself. You are the medicine, right? This medicine that you've foraged, that you've boiled, right? That you've distilled this medicine down over years and years and years. Not only is it a medicine for you, it's a force field. This force field of awareness that this person like encountered. Like, it's like somebody had a literal encounter with this energy, with your energy. It's like somebody wanted to create some sort of situation where you felt like out of balance. Somebody had some sort of script that they were kind of like running on this script, and they expected that it was going to go a certain way and they were going to get the energy that they wanted out of the situation. They thought that they were going to create this reaction. They wanted to get a reaction out of you. They wanted to make you feel inferior by what they were saying. It's like by whatever they were doing, they were trying to take a little stab at you, trying to like talk down to you. It's like I'm also getting there. Okay, so I'm channeling something coming through about like okay, yeah, sorry, like a leading question. That they thought was going to, or they brought something up where it's like they thought that it was going to put you on the spot and make you feel a certain way about yourself. So they wanted, like, their end goal was that they wanted to feel dominant in the situation or in the conversation, and like lead you into some sort of trap. It's like they were leading you into some sort of trap where like you were going to have to say something. It's like they were wanting you to have to be on the spot or feel on the spot in order to feel like that you had to say something or reveal something or share something that they thought was going to be like a soft spot for you. Like, so, okay, this person is very, very performative. Extremely performative person. Let me just read these lyrics. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We've got everything you want, honey. We know the names. We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you've got the money, honey, we got your disease. In the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Watch it bring you to your knees. I want to watch you bleed. Somebody took a little stab at you. They wanted to watch you bleed. Exactly, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, this person is lack mentality, absence, need, not having. They wanted you to be, or they assumed or they thought that you were going to be. I don't know who this person is. Okay, so I'm getting something about like this person. You could be connected to this person like by somebody else. It's like you know someone, and then this person is like connected to this person that you know. Like maybe you know this person through somebody else. Different messages for different people. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But you might know this person who tried to take a little stab at you, who wants to watch you bleed. They might know you or be connected to you from somebody else, or you could have met them at an event where you were there for somebody else, or you were out and about and you didn't expect to see this person. Or it's like you felt like, maybe for some of you, you felt like somebody snuck up on you, but then it's almost like somebody was foaming at the mouth to want to say something, kind of thing. It's like it felt like somebody like anticipated this, or somebody knew what they were gonna, I'm getting like somebody knew what they were gonna say before they said it. Like somebody has some sort of script. I'm getting like they treat other people like this, and they say certain things to other people like this. You're not the only person that this person kind of talks down to or like plays these social games with. This person plays this game. This person, that's this whole person's life. They're running away from their own lack mentality, or like the lack that they feel inside of themselves, the absence of something. This person is like, feels like they're like this person feels like an absence in their soul or something. Like their soul is absent, not having. There's something about like comparison. This person could have like been comparing you to somebody else, or was trying to like invite that energy within the conversation, like this comparison game. There's something about this person and their child, or maybe somebody was comparing their child to your child, or this person could be somebody's parent. It's like maybe this person's parent compared their child to you. Like maybe you knew this, like there's something coming through, like somebody who knew somebody when they were a child. Like you could have known this person from when you were a child. And this is what I'm saying, this is all the patterns. Like it's like you have this potent medicine inside of you that is aware of the patterns now everywhere around you, to the point where that is the force field, your awareness of these patterns in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. I want to watch you bleed. I want to bring you to my knees, or to your knees. Sorry, you guys. I want to bring you to your knees. Welcome to the jungle. We take it day by day. If you want it, you're going to bleed, but it's the price you pay. It's the price you pay. And you're a very sexy girl who's very hard to please. You can taste the bright lights, but you won't get there for free. I don't know, did somebody sell their soul? It's like somebody felt like that they sold their soul. But it's like your connection to your soul, your connection to that medicine that is inside of you, that is your soul, that is your love, that is your awareness, that is the truth of who and what you are, right? It's such a potent, man, it's like that energy, like when I truly am feeling like somebody was taken aback by that, just the energy of your awareness alone. Somebody's not used to people seeing through those little games. Like, okay, first of all, somebody's used to people kind of like playing along with those games, or people being totally or like somebody's used to like people trying to one up each other, or somebody's used to either that, or somebody like just not being aware of the game entirely, and then falling into that trap of like feeling inferior because of what this person is like trying, or somebody tried to make you feel inferior in the moment by taking like a superior stance, by maybe trying to elicit some sort of comparison game, or like it's like leading you into a trap, trying to get you on the spot. Somebody wanted to get you on the spot, like somebody thought that like them asking you a question or bringing something up was going to like bring up an emotion or something within you. What was this, Spirit? What was this that this person was trying to make the collective feel? What was this, Spirit? Triggering event. But why do I feel like after whatever this encounter was with this person left? This is what I'm saying. Somebody wanted to make you guys triggered, but this person left this situation, this encounter, this event, whatever this was, this meeting. This person left the meeting triggered because you didn't get triggered. Because your awareness, okay? You're a walking medicine, you guys. Present, confirmation, your presence. Okay, so it's like, meanwhile you were present in your body, your soul is present within. You are connected to the soul. You are connected to your medicine. You are walking, therefore you are walking medicine. That presence threw this person for a loop because they didn't, I don't know if you knew. So I'm getting, okay, so I know I'm all over the place, guys. You know how my readings work, but I'm getting this thing where it's like, there's something about like when you were a kid, it's like this person could remind you of something to do with somebody or someone from your childhood, or a way that somebody from your childhood treated you, but like you could have literally known this person as a child. Like this could have been somebody who was an adult when you were a child, and this could have been like somebody's mother or father, like a friend's mother or father, or like it could have been an aunt or an uncle or even like a cousin or something like that, or there could be something about that. But this is what I'm saying, is that this person kind of like their behavior towards you or whatever it is that I've been channeling about, it's like encapsulates all of this, it encapsulates everything that you've been through that has literally cultivated this medicine that is you, this connection to your medicine within, which is medicine for the world, which is even medicine for this person. But I think that it was kind of a bitter brew. I feel like it's a little bit of a bitter brew for somebody, guys. Like somebody could be very bitter. Like if somebody's bitter about something, like, so, but it's your presence, okay? Your, like, literally like your presence in your body, like your presence in the room. There was something about your presence, like this person, I don't know. So back to the thing, it's like you could have known this person when you were a child, and there's something about like the person, the way that this person looked at you, or like I said, this person could remind you, like, and what happened here could have reminded you of something about somebody when they were a child. But there's something about like, so there's memories, right? All of these like different like memories that have gone into this boiling pot of medicine, okay? We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. I'm getting like there's no going back, but you don't want to go back. Like I feel like you've been going back and forth to get what you needed to get, to forge what you needed to forge, to understand what you needed to understand. But you were like meant to bump into someone or meet someone or like encounter this person. But yeah, there's something about like a memory of like this person when you were a child. It's like the way that they looked at you, or when you were a younger person, or this could have been like 2 years ago or something. Like it's a way that somebody looked at you. It doesn't matter who this is. It's the way that somebody looked at you and what you saw in their eyes and the way that they treated you. But I feel like this is what I'm saying, is that you've seen this, you've encountered this energy within people's eyes. You've encountered this treatment so many times with different people. But this could have been a specific person or something about childhood memory, where somebody's bitterness, it's like somebody treated you a certain way because of their own bitterness, okay? Somebody's bitterness because of your flow, your connection to yourself, maybe your abundance of joy, an abundance of creativity, an abundance of soul, an abundance of like laughter, like happiness, like whatever it was. Like it's just an abundance of presence, like just being present with yourself, like just loving yourself, like authenticity, even like just an abundance of authentic soul. That connection to your authentic soul. Like, so somebody could have tried to, there's something about that memory that keeps on coming up. It's like I keep on seeing this person's like their stare. Why? What is this stare? Vanity. It's like even as a child, you knew what was going on energetically within people, and especially maybe even different messages for different people, this person. So it literally was, even as a child, you triggered somebody because of your connection to your soul, your connection to spirit, the presence of God within you that they had disconnected from, okay, within themselves. You could have felt like somebody judged you for how you looked, or maybe this person was envious of how you looked, or was envious of something that you could do. I'm getting something about like the way that you cooked. Maybe someone's like a really good cook. Like maybe you're a really good cook. Something about cooking. Why did this person, like, what's with this person? So speechless. Somebody could have tried to like corner you and make you feel speechless, but then it's like there's something about the way that you handled yourself in this situation with this person that left them speechless. Like maybe somebody needed to get away. It's like somebody tried to pull something in the moment and then trapped. Confirmation. They tried to trap you. Somebody tried to trap you in a situation where you were going to end up feeling a certain way, or you were going to feel awkward or on the spot, or they thought that they were like poking at something vulnerable because they wanted to get this reaction out of you. But because you didn't give them the reaction that they wanted, they didn't know what to say. Or maybe like there's something that you said or that you did. It's like the way that you kind of handled yourself. Like you handled yourself very gracefully. You were kind. There's something about like this, like you were kind, compassionate. You were present in the moment. You know what I mean? You were just being yourself. And it's like somebody didn't know what to say. Like, I don't know if you said something and it's like how you said it and what you said, like whatever it was that you revealed and however it was that you did that, it's like they didn't know what to say because they didn't expect what you said or what you did or how you did it, because they were expecting you to go off the script of you being the one that is powerless, okay, that is dominated by this person's bullshit. You shattered the mold of the social script that this person clings to in order to feel powerful, so that they don't have to deal with the fact that there's a part of them that feels a tremendous amount of lack in their life. They feel like that they don't have something, so then they need to like cling to something that they feel that they do have. It's like somebody was trying to like it's like something about like the haves and the have-nots. Like somebody was trying to make you into a have-not so that they could be like, I'm a have and you're a have-not, or something like that. It's like somebody really clarified triggering event. Like somebody left this encounter with you feeling depressed and triggered, unhappy, miserable. Maybe there's something, no purpose. Maybe there's something about like your purpose. Your purpose is to be yourself. You belong to the earth and sky. You are one with the universe. To be yourself is the only purpose you need. It's the only purpose, but somebody doesn't even know who they are. It's like something about like you showing up and you're just yourself. And you weren't playing a social game. It's like there's something about like somebody, there could be people or someone that's saying that you're like antisocial, but you are social with the people that, it's like quality over quantity. But then it's like, this person was actually pretending to be social, like they were being performative. They were wanting to like perform like that they wanted to connect or have a conversation or reminisce, but it was completely performative. And like what they were doing, the underneath the surface was very antisocial. It was actually like, that's how it's like all flipped on its head. And you were just being honest and being real. And it's like, there's something about that. Like when you are around people, you want to connect, but then it's like this person didn't actually really want to connect. They didn't want to reminisce. They didn't want to see you or hear you. They wanted to extract the energy that they felt that they could. Like they wanted to extract energy from you to feel better than you, to feel superior to you, because that's how they operate. But the fact that you didn't operate that way, the fact that you know, it's like, yeah, you're in this jungle. Welcome to the jungle. But it's like you've built your own little shelter, right? You've built your own shelter. You foraged your own medicine. You have like this place that you return to connect to yourself. And it's like there's something happening. It's like this thing happening with this person. It's like this transformation that you've been undergoing is coming to a head. It's coming to a boil. There could be like very seemingly like random things happening in your life, but they're all like being braided together. And as it's being braided together, you're seeing how they all kind of work together to show you something about where you came from, what you endured, what you've learned, and how you're going to move forward based on all that you've integrated from being thrust into this jungle alone, right? To deal with different predators. Like this person is like this energy is predatory. This energy is predatory. They wanted you, I don't know, it's like somebody assumed that you were going to be trapped in something, or like feel trapped, or like they assumed something about you in your life. Don't make an ass out of you and me. Somebody feels like that they made an ass out of themselves. Like it truly triggered this person into clarified depressed, trigger. Like they left this encounter with you feeling depressed. Inner child. It was their inner child. And it's crazy because I feel like they were thinking that they were going to be able to trigger your inner child. This person could have known you as a child. Somebody could have known you as a child. This person could have raised you, or this person could have known you as a child through somebody else. It's like, what did they think of the collective as a child? What did they think about the collective as a child, Spirit? Or what did they think about the collective when this person knew the collective back in the day? It's like somebody didn't know what to do with you. Somebody actually feels bad about how they were to you. Like somebody, why was this person, it's like somebody was... Somebody treated you a certain way because of their own anger at their own lives and the mold that they felt that they had to fit into. It's like there's something about like this person kept themselves confined to like a really small box. It's like there's something about like this person or different people expecting you to create something that wasn't actually what you wanted to create. There's something about that. It's like, guys, I'm telling you guys, deep down internally, in the deepest parts of your soul spirit, you guys, you've been brewing this medicine and it's almost ready. It's always been there within you, but there's some sort of specific medicine that you've been brewing for yourself inside of you. Disconnected. Disconnected from something that you neglect in reverse. Pain. You're not neglecting this pain. Maybe they felt there's something about like, so this medicine, right? Something that you wanted to do, or that you've always wanted to do, some part of you that you've always wanted to be. Like, it's like trying to, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to do? What's the right way of doing something? There's something about that. What's the right way of doing something? What's the right way of being? Like, compare. Like, should I compare to another person? Do I have to be like that to be good enough? Do I have to be like that to be successful enough? It's like there's something about that, but you're shattering the mold. You're realizing that you never needed to be the mold that anyone else. It's like something about like somebody expecting you to be a certain way, and then seeing how other people live within the mold. that you were expected to live within, and that maybe at one time reflection, that you expected yourself to try to fit into, and you were trying to be happy, you were trying to do the best that you could, to be the best that you could, or to be happy. But there's something about this person, or some people, that it's just like they're not actually happy. There's something about a performance that you're able to see through the performance to a certain, this medicine, it's almost like cuts right through people's performances, and it's cut right through something inside of yourself, or it's healing this, or helping you integrate, or dissolving this part of you that expected you to perform, to be worthy, to be good enough, to be happy, or to be at peace. It's like you're seeing through how somebody in your life, it's like there's something about that this person or somebody else, they're not even happy. Somebody is doing something for greed. Somebody did something. Slow and steady wins the race. It's like somebody could have assumed things about you because you're going slowly at something. Or because it's like that's why you shouldn't compare, or I should never say should. We can all compare, but that's why it's best just to focus on yourself and what you need and how you feel that you need to do it. Because you're you, and you're unique, and you're not like anybody else. And you might go about things in a different way. You might take your time doing something, or you might have to take your time doing something. Maybe something didn't manifest as quickly as you hoped that it would. Or something didn't come to fruition as quickly as you hoped that it would. But slow and steady wins the race. It's slow burn. It's a slow burn. And it's been a slow process to learn everything that you needed to learn to be able to see through and be aware of all these patterns that keep you entrapped in the matrix of people's minds and of your own mind. But I'm really getting that is dissolved, okay? And you're not seeing yourself the way that it's like this person that was hoping to make you see yourself as in the moment. It's like somebody did or said something and they wanted to get that out of you to kind of like put you in a position to like see yourself as less than. When it's like maybe you're just doing something at your own pace and your own timing, and that's okay. That's the whole point of the whole riddle or whatever. The freaking tortoise wins the race. It's like this little bunny rabbit jumping around you, like boasting that, oh, I've got this before you, and look at what I have, and look at what they have, or look at what my son has, and look at what my daughter has. Like that, somebody could have been trying to bring somebody else up and somebody else's success or their success up in your face on purpose. And it's like this thing of like, or it's like somebody was like asking you questions about your life or what you've done because they wanted to put you on the spot because they were anticipating that you would have felt a certain way about that. How are they anticipating that the collective would have felt about their questions, Spirit? How are they anticipating to make the collective feel change? Deceit in reverse. So somebody could have thought that you were going to feel ashamed of something and try to cover something up. It's like they were trying to ask a question to get you on the spot, to make you feel uncomfortable, like to make you feel like ashamed of something. But they weren't anticipating some sort of change. They weren't anticipating your honesty and your authenticity. They were trying to ask you something or make you feel bad about some sort of change that you had to make. Like they were trying to make you feel overwhelmed. But this is what I'm saying. They ended up leaving feeling overwhelmed, because that's how overwhelming your medicine is. For someone who is disconnected as much as they are, self-esteem in reverse. Something about this person's self-esteem, that's how potent your medicine is. And you carry it with you everywhere. It's like you're in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, baby. But you have this impenetrable force field now. A shelter from the storm, a shelter from predators. Like a shelter from other people's shadows. Because you've sat with your own. This person is very unhappy. Maybe it's like your happiness caught them off guard. They expected you to be like a victim to life or something like that, or a victim of life. Like, they expected you to be able to get you all up in your emotions or all up in your feelings, but they didn't. It's like you seemed very calm, composed. To be honest, you seemed on top of your shit. You seemed on top of your shit and confident in your own energy and confident in your own self, regardless of, where you're at, or like maybe something is going slowly, you know what I mean? Because you're not following the path that this person followed, or this person expected you to follow, or other people expected you to follow, or you didn't. It's like somebody, I don't know, somebody's very narrow-minded and only sees, it's like something about like only sees certain things having value if they're a certain way. There's something about like something that you told this person or whatever you said to this person. It's like you could have noticed that they didn't even want to listen, because it wasn't about connecting with you or reminiscing or like, hearing about your life. It wasn't about that. It was about them saying whatever it is that they wanted to say to make you feel however it was that they wanted to make you feel. And they didn't get what they wanted. It's like, so somebody couldn't get away fast enough is what I'm getting. It's like somebody didn't even know what to say to what you were saying or how you were being, because it wasn't a part of the script that they were anticipating, because they didn't anticipate you just not giving a fuck about how they were saying whatever they were saying. Like they didn't anticipate you not tripping up. They didn't anticipate you not falling into the trap. They didn't anticipate your energy being their medicine, a bitter medicine. It's like somebody is very bitter over the fact that you didn't get all tripped up. Something about your beauty as well. I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire. So it's like maybe something that you have or something that you can do, like something that you embody, is actually something that this person desires, but because they feel like that they had to squish themselves into like a tiny little box, the box that you've actually clawed your way out of your entire life. And it's like somebody desires something that you have, or this energy that you're in, or this magnetism that you bring into whatever space that you walk into. Whatever space you're in, whatever space you were in with this person, it's like somebody felt like it was like they felt your energy. They felt your soul, and it was impactful. Like, I guess, like, if anything, like, guys, your soul and your energy is very impactful to the people around you, and especially this person. And you were meant to bump into this person, and this person was meant to bump into you, because this person needed someone to hold up a mirror to what it was that they were doing, because I feel like this person was made aware. It's like your awareness alone of this person's pattern of how they wanted to play a little social hierarchical game of dominance it's like they felt petty or something, or like that you held up a huge mirror to them because you didn't buy into it. You didn't play the role. You didn't say what you were conditioned to say, because it was written on the script that you were handed when you were born, okay? So tell me, what did this person feel? There's something about like what you told them of like, I don't know, maybe you could have told them something that you've been through or something that you've done or what's been going on, or you love yourself, guys. You love yourself. Guys, this person feels trapped. Guys, this person feels trapped. They feel drowning, gasping for air, no way out. There's no way out of this little box that they put themselves in. And it's like they play these games. It's like to get like a hit. They want like a hit of people's energies. It's like they know exactly what to say. They know exactly how to play this game that they've been playing for a really long time. And I'm telling you right now that somebody thought that you were trapped in a situation or that you were trapped in unhappiness. Like somebody projected, this person might not even know you that well. This person, like, you might not have even seen this person in a really long time. Or like 2 years, 4 years, 15 years. Like, different messages for different people depending on who this person is. But somebody thought that you were for sure going to be in a situation. Like somebody had some sort of like preconceived notion of like your life. Somebody looked down on you and your life or something like that. Somebody had some sort of preconceived notion of like where you'd be or how you were or something like that. Or how you've been doing. This person thought that you were, first of all, this person thought that they could lead you into a trap to make you feel a way that maybe they'd made you feel in the past. Like somebody used to do something to make you feel a certain way in the past. Somebody could have even compared, I don't know if I said this already, somebody could have compared their kid to you. Something about that, like competition, rivalry, keeping up with the Joneses. People whispering words about certain things. Doors that lead to nowhere. Somebody thought that you were never going to go anywhere. Like somebody thought that you were never going to go anywhere. Doors that lead to nowhere. Somebody could have thought that like something that you did wasn't ever going to amount to anything, or that you weren't going to amount to anything. It's like maybe somebody feels like that they never amounted to anything. It's like something about what you had, that you love yourself. A door that leads to nowhere. This could be like a mentor or a teacher or a guide, or maybe this person, maybe this person is like some sort of teacher. They could have been your teacher, or they could just teach in general. The mentor, the teacher, or guide who hands over the tool but cannot fight the battle for you. You could have had some sort of conversation with a mentor or guide. And there's something about like somebody who's like sees what you could see. It's like, but it's like that thing. It's like in a sea of people who don't really see what you can see. So it's like, this is what I'm saying, is that you've been on your own in this jungle, trying to figure something out on your own. Creating shelter from things that people denied and invalidated as if they weren't even there. It's like I'm getting something of like, you know, it's like an encounter with a jaguar or something, and you're left with like a scar from a Jaguar swipe or something like that. And then somebody telling you like, oh, you're like, I'm hurt, I'm in pain. And then they're like, no, you didn't, that's not there. That didn't happen. Something about sleep paralysis. Doors that lead to nowhere. Somebody thought that you were going nowhere. Hook. Somebody tried to hook into you. Heavy. This person's energy is very heavy. Something is heavy on their heart. Heavy. Doors that lead to nowhere. It's like somebody said something or did something on purpose to hook into you. Scalpel. It's like somebody was very surgical in the way that they brought something up or that they said something. They did it on purpose. To really get you where they thought that you would hurt, that would hurt you the most. Let me see here. Clarify heavy, Spirit. Heavy and trapped. Neglect. And neglect and self-neglect in reverse. You haven't been neglecting the fire. You've been sitting with your own fire. You've been tending your own fire. There's something about tending your own fire. Somebody let their fire go out. Maybe somebody doesn't even know how to get the fire started. So, yeah, something about that. Somebody's trying to figure out how you brewed this medicine, how you feel the way that you feel, how you come across the way that you come across, how you've transformed the way that you've transformed. It's because you've tended the fire. Somebody hasn't tended the fire for a really long time. They're lost in a sea of unprocessed emotions. And there's something to do with greed, and there's something to do with the way that they compare themselves to others or that they compared themselves to you. Anxiety. Any more from this deck, Spirit? Somebody could have guilt tripped someone as well. Guilt tripped. You could be becoming like impervious to people's guilt tripping. Somebody tried to guilt trip somebody else to manipulate them, to like deflect from what they did or what they said. It's like you could have pointed out something that someone did or said, and it's like because they felt guilty of what it was that they were doing or how it was that they were being, they wanted to turn around and try to make you feel guilty for your awareness of what they were doing or what you were seeing or what you pointed out or what you were reflecting back to this person. Like somebody felt exposed by your awareness of what they were doing. Your innocence, your freedom, or like your originality, right? You're very unique. You're not in a mold. This person feels like they lost themselves to a mold. That there's a part of themselves that is trapped in a box. It's like somebody doesn't know where you're coming from. They don't understand where you're coming from. They don't understand where you're headed. They don't understand where you came from. They don't understand where you're going. They're struggling to understand why they left the situation feeling the way that they felt. Okay, feeling what it is that they felt when they left. They're trying to understand why they felt that way. Abandonment. Why? Because they feel like that they abandoned some part of themselves. And there's something about like Slow and steady. We've got impatience in reverse, you guys. We've got impatience. Slow and steady wins the race. Maybe this person or somebody wasn't patient with you, or it's like their assumptions were not patient. They were not kind, right? They were not compassionate. They were not understanding of where you were, what you'd been through, what you were going through, what was going on, or... Somebody completely underestimated you and your potential. Guys, somebody completely underestimated you and your potential. They totally wrote you off. Guys, somebody wrote you off. Maybe somebody isn't patient with themselves, you know? Maybe this person, I feel like this person is really hard on themselves. Chthonic, the deep, dark, fertile underworld of the psyche, the jungle. Something is still standing. You're still standing. The last time that they heard of you, or the last time that they saw you, or the last time that you talked to this person, maybe you were feeling really lost, right? And maybe, hey, it's okay if you're feeling lost right now, or things are happening right now, you're not feeling the best right now, that's okay. But guess what? You've got your shelter, right? You've got that part of yourself inside of you that knows who you are and what you are, that you are God itself, source, spirit, creator, universe, consciousness, and that you have the ability to alchemize the things that you are going through and the things that you've gone through. That's the thing. You're an alchemist. Okay, maybe you're holed up right now. Maybe you're kind of like on the down low right now. Maybe you're kind of laying low right now. It's like maybe people don't know where you are or where you've been or like what's going on or what are they doing. It's like... It's like you're changing behind the scenes. This person, shatter the mold, confirmation. Confirmation, shatter the mold. There you go, you shattered the mold. Chthonic, this deep, dark, fertile underworld of the psyche. You've gone down into the underworld. You had that encounter with the shadow. You had those encounters with that jaguar, right? Maybe somebody only saw the scar at first, but now they see that you're so much more than that scar, or those scars, or those things that happened to you when you didn't know what you know now, or those things, right? The person that you were when you weren't as aware as you are now, of like where you came from, the patterns that had a hold of you, right? Things that were out of your control. It's like you've brought something back into your control. But you've also surrendered to things that you can't control. And one of those things is what people will do. People like this person. One of those things that you cannot control is people like this person who play these little games, these performative little games of social dominance and hierarchy. They want to figure out where you are on the totem pole. They want to needle you with questions. They're not really there to connect with you. They're not really there to like be your friend or to like really catch up. They're like literally there just operating on their own unconscious or conscious agenda. You're still standing after all this time. Like this part of you, I feel like, okay, for somebody, like I said, if you knew this person when you were younger, it like, even if it's like 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago, when you were a child, it's like they recognize something in you even then, before you recognize that inside of yourself, before you were as aware as you are right now. You were more aware than most, even as a child. And they felt seen through by you, even as a child. This person thought that you saw right through them. And the thing is that this time around, or whatever this was, this encounter with this individual, it's like they thought that they played their part so well, and still they felt you saw right through them. toxic. Confirmation. You didn't give this person what they wanted. The fact that you love yourself eats away at this person. Bury the echo. They can't bury the echo of their own self, right? Even if it's locked away in that box, they can't bury the echo of that part of themselves that's crying out for them. And that's what happened. Your awareness triggered a whole moment for this person. I'm getting like after the fact, it's like somebody couldn't get away fast enough, or somebody didn't know what to say, or it's like somebody said something really quick, or somebody wasn't really listening, and it's like something about somebody getting into their car, or once they left the building, it's like, it's as soon as they left your presence, it's like they had this moment. They had this moment. The closed circle, a loop or thought or behavior that has no entry or exit point. Self-sustaining trap. It's like, I feel like this moment for you was like a full circle moment where it's like maybe you were encountered with some sort of reoccurring force in a very like synchronistic and deep way, like whoever this person was and wherever you were, whatever was going on, like it's something like tailored for you that only spirit could do, that only your soul, like everything is you coming through you, happening through you. Everything is you coming towards you, happening through you, for you to be able to transform and overcome this pattern that used to disempower you because of the way that people are. Many people are this way. And they never close out that circle for themselves. And I feel like that's what this person was like. It was a confrontation with themselves, with their own shadow, with their own pettiness, with their own like inauthenticity. Like they felt like exposed in the middle of their performance. They felt like that they were exposed in the middle of their performance. Maybe there's something literally about a performance. Like maybe somebody was performing something about the engine coughed. It's like somebody's just running on empty. They're just like, this engine like just keeps on running. It's coughing. Something that you could have relayed to this person, or they feel torn about something. Somebody feels torn about something. Emanation, something flowing out from a hidden source. They feel torn because of this love that is emanating from you. They feel like, where is the source of this beauty? Where is the source of this magnetism? Where is the source of this happiness? Where is the source of this like mysteriousness of this person, of the collective? Like, okay, someone's using spiritual language to mask control. Like I said, somebody has like, they know the words to say. They can dress up what it is that they're doing. Like somebody could have tried to guilt trip somebody. They're dressing it up as something that it isn't. They know all the words that they use to fool themselves and others as to what it is that they're doing, but what they're really doing is trying to run away from the truth of what they're doing and how they're being, or what they've done that they don't want to face. So instead of feeling their own guilt or their own shame or their own sadness at what they're doing or how they're being or what they did, they wanted to turn around and try to make you feel guilty or to make you feel a certain way. How did this person want... Somebody's ego feels bruised. But this is what I'm saying. Somebody wanted to like... What did they want to do, Spirit? Tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit. Let me just, the engine coughing, that's when, just a second. When an engine coughs, it stumbles or hesitates, usually making a sputtering, popping, or hacking sound. Mechanically, this indicates a disruption in the combustion process, such as incorrect timing. So maybe something about timing? Like somebody's timing was off? Guys, something about somebody's timing was off, or like somebody was rushing through something. Because somebody felt, all of a sudden somebody felt exposed. Guys, this is what I'm saying, because all of a sudden somebody felt exposed by your authenticity and by your presence, because you were really there seeking to connect, but there was nothing to connect into, because it wasn't about that. Somebody thought that they were playing like 3D chess, and meanwhile, you were seeing something from all angles, and you didn't let something get to you. Also, for somebody, different messages for different people, like something just, it's like, this is what I'm saying, it's like somebody could have said something thinking that it would have mattered in the way that maybe it used to matter, or would have used to get to you. Right? But they were encountering a completely different frequency. This is what I'm saying. And so then it's the closed circle for you, because it's just like, see, because you're seeing like where it even came from in the first place, thinking that you had to be a certain way or do something to be worthy, or to be okay, or to love yourself. Like somebody doesn't love themselves, and to see you loving yourself, like somebody doesn't know what to do with that. They thought that they could make you feel vulnerable and on the spot and make you like hate yourself. Somebody wanted you to come down to their level of like where they're at in terms of like playing this fucking game. And you didn't even entertain it, because this force field of awareness around you just like, it doesn't, all it does is just bounce off of you. It just bounced off of you. And then this person was left holding what it was that they tried to throw at you. They felt cut by their own knife. They felt cut by their own scalpel, right deep down into the heart of their own shadow. It's like they felt like swiped by a jaguar, right? But I feel like this is what I'm saying. You didn't take a swipe at them. I feel like you didn't even take a swipe at anybody. You were just there. It's literally just, you were just aware of them, because you've made something inside of yourself aware. You've made yourself aware of the things that you went through, and the people that hurt you, and why they hurt you, and the ways that they manipulated you and shamed you and tried to put you down. Like this person tried to belittle you. Somebody tried to belittle you. And it's like somebody sputtering, like somebody didn't even know what to say. Like this is what I'm saying. The engine coughed. Somebody didn't even, a disruption in the combustion process. Somebody tried to set off a bomb, and they thought that it was going to get set off, but there's something going on in the combustion process. They couldn't even get something started. Somebody thought that they could do something, but they couldn't even get it started. It's like, this is what I'm saying. You took the wind right out of somebody's sails without even trying. Because this is what I'm saying. I'm getting like somebody was trying to do something, you guys. Incorrect timing, bad spark plugs, or poorly mixed air to fuel ratio. I'm getting like something about mixing drinks too. Okay, human action to non-human object to give blah, 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 blah. Struggling to start. Maybe somebody struggles to start something, or maybe you struggle to start something. That's the thing. Maybe it's like the engine coughing, struggling to start something. Or struggling to get something off the ground. Struggling to get your engine going. But it's like, I feel like you've been trying to figure out what was up with that even in the first place. This is what I'm saying. You had to figure out everything before you could even get it started. You know what I mean? You were in the jungle. You were in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. There's predators, right? of all sorts, of all kinds. There's weather, there's rainstorms, there's heat, there's insects, little mosquitoes. Right? When you find yourself in the forest, you have to figure out, okay, well, what are my resources? Like, what am I able to do? What do I have on me? Right? What can I use at my disposal? What do I have at my disposal that I can use to my advantage to survive? But maybe it's not about surviving right now. Maybe it's turning into being able to thrive because you've built that little place that you can come to connect to yourself and to your medicine, where you can hide out from the predators in the jungle. Like, you know they're there. They're there. But it's like there's something about that. Like, it's taken you so much time to understand you had to take your time to understand everything to get to where you're going to go anyways. So yeah, maybe the engine coughed. Maybe you couldn't start something for a while. Maybe it's been hard to get something going, to go to the direction that you actually wanted to go. And there's something about that. Slow and steady wins the race. But the tortoise ends up winning the race. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn. Let me just... Yeah, welcome to the jungle. We take it day by day by day. It's like torn between two things, or two different options, or two different paths, or two different expectations, or like where the expectation came from, and then the expectation that you placed on yourself because of other people's expectations. It's like expectations built upon expectations, like that built a path that wasn't even the path that you wanted to go on in the first place. And now this is what I'm saying, is that you kind of separated yourself from the machine to get back into the jungle. But when you went back into the jungle, you know, you were in a freaking jungle by yourself, with no shelter and no way to survive. You didn't know what you didn't know, but now you know, and you've built up that knowing one day at a time. And you got the fire started. Guess what? You got the fire started. You figured out how to start the fire. So that you could see what you needed to see. So that you could figure out, and have been figuring out, who you wanted to be. What makes you happy. To see some sort of loop or thought or behavior that was actually a trap. It's like you've evaded some... So this is what I'm saying. It's like, so you've evaded, like literally in this situation with like a specific person or specific people, you evaded a certain trap in the moment. And that person or these people weren't expecting it. But it keeps on going out in like a freaking ripple. It's like, okay, yeah, one situation with one person, you evaded their trap. Lately, whatever that was, you evaded this person's trap because you saw right through what they were doing. And you, in that complete and total awareness, you were sitting within that medicine within the moment, and it reflected back out medicine to that person, where to the point where they got triggered because they didn't get what they wanted from that situation, because they felt you standing in your power. They felt that you had shattered the mold, a mold that they have yet to shatter, that they have yet to even see that they're confined within. And not only that, but it's like other people, so like multiple other people. It's like it's the same thing. It's they expected that you were going to fall into a trap. Maybe you were doing something in a different way than everybody else was doing, or maybe you were taking your time getting something done, or it's like you're taking your time with something, because it's like, why is everyone trying to say that you have to be on their time when you're on your time? You know what I mean? Why does everyone else have something to say? You know what I mean? It's like now I'm saying, like, when motherfuckers forgot about Dre, and then it's just like, what's the difference between me and you? You don't even do the things that you're supposed to do. That's the difference between me and you. right? To quote that Dr. Dre song, what's the difference between me and you? It's like, that's the thing. It's like somebody's like, what's the difference between me and this person? Like somebody left a situation, like what's the difference between me and this person? Like, so comparing. Instead of reflecting on themselves, but I feel like maybe somebody was reflecting on something, a door that leads to nowhere. Somebody felt like that they went to nowhere, or they thought that some sort of door that you took was going to lead to nowhere. Or it's like, maybe it's like, you know, that thing, it's like once you get lost, it's like once the path like disappears and you don't know where the path is, that's when you know that you're on the right path, is when you don't even know that you're on the right path. It's like, so maybe you feel like you opened up a door and then you're like, I don't even know where this goes. Does it go to nowhere? It's like it's going to go wherever you're going to grow into. You're going where you are, right? But you found yourself. That's the point. But somebody hasn't. That's the point. It's like maybe somebody doesn't even know where you are. It's like, what are they doing? Where is that path leading them to? It seems like it's leading them to nowhere, because where they're going is not where the mold or the script told me that I needed to go, or that told me that I needed to do that thing. Somebody doesn't understand what you're doing, or they don't understand who you are. Somebody doesn't even understand themselves. There's something about like a connection with somebody and their kid or somebody in their lives, and it's like this person somebody feels like smothered by somebody in their life. Maybe this person used guilt tripping to control somebody else, and it actually like severed a connection with somebody in their life, or somebody felt smothered by somebody else, and then somebody else decided to do something that they didn't even want to do. So it's like somebody is doing something that they don't even want to do because somebody else told them that they had to do it, or that they had to be that, or because they were trying to evade this person's guilt tripping. And then maybe that's a reflection of a part of yourself where like it's like you faced where you were being guilt tripped to do something or to be something, and it brought up all this stuff for you for many years, but it's like it's getting to the point where like something isn't phasing you the same way that it used to, and it's like you're seeing how it's like you're seeing how something could have turned out if you didn't turn inwards. If you didn't turn inwards and open the door that leads to nowhere, that leads you deeper inside of yourself, if you never did that, then you would have ended up like how you're seeing how someone else is living their life. And you can feel like the distortion in someone's life, and you can feel like somebody could feel that you felt something was off, even just not even in that moment. Like I really am getting like somebody felt like that you could feel something that was off, that was behind something that they were saying or something that they weren't saying. Like it's not about just what somebody was saying. It's not about somebody was just saying something and they get used to the fact that people can't feel underneath what they're saying, but it's like the fact that you could sense the unspoken conversation that was happening underneath the words that this person was saying. Like you were reading that just as much as you were listening to what this person was saying, and that's the thing that this person didn't anticipate, and they felt completely exposed, and they felt like you saw right through them, and they felt like that you made them aware of something that they don't like to be aware of inside of themselves, and in that moment they were like comparing themselves to you, and like, what's the difference between me and you? Why is this person like so present in their body and connected to themselves, and I feel disconnected? I feel whatever that I feel. It's loss. Something about loss. Danny Torrance, The Shining. Psychic ability, innocence, trauma, communication. The Shining, eyes. The Tricycle Room, 237. Embracing psychic awareness, childhood trauma, innocence lost. It's like you could see the inner child of this person. There's something, even as a child. Guys, even as a child, this person felt that you could see right through them. Because you had that ability. Even as a child, you had that ability. You had that ability, and this person was triggered by your innocence, even back then. This person feels disempowered. There's something about your dynamic power and your wisdom. This person feels like disconnected from their power. You never gave up on yourself. maybe somebody thought that you were going to give up on yourself because they felt that you took some sort of door that was leading to nowhere. Nowhere that they understood, at least. V for vendetta, revolution, freedom, justice, masks, anarchy. It's like you're kind of, you're like a wild card to this person. Like somebody doesn't know what to do with you, nor did they ever know what to do with you or something like that. Seeking truth, breaking free from oppression, standing up for the oppressed. So you're breaking free from oppression. This person feels oppressed. Honesty, loyal, kind, diligent, hardworking, meticulous, sympathetic, perfectionistic. Your honesty cut right through their deceit, their deceitful, performative mask that they were wearing. You're 10 steps ahead of someone. Somebody thought that they were, guys, somebody thought that they were 10 steps ahead of you. They thought that they had this all, like somebody could have planned something out, like how they were going to say something or how they were going to approach you or how everything, like they had some sort of literal like script that they were following. And they were trying to do something to say, they tried to say something to manipulate how you felt about yourself and your own, something about your belief in yourself. Mulder from the X-Files, mystery, questioning, cosmic truth, UFOs, flashlights, I want to believe, poster, I want to believe. Somebody's like, I want to believe. It's like you believing in yourself, you loving yourself, you going for something that you desire, right? Nobody else has to understand. It's about you understanding you and you being there for you and you believing in you, right? You are God. You are spirit. Everyone else is too. That's your power. And it's like, maybe you don't know how something is going to turn out. Maybe it's not going to look how what other people told you was going to look or how other people told you it would be. Or that other people told you it only had to be this way, or if it wasn't this way, then it's never going to happen at all. Right? Or you have to be, right, you have to be this and you have to be this tall or something about like, I don't know. Welcome to the jungle. It gets worse here every day. You learn to live like an animal in the jungle where we play. If you got a hunger for what you see, you'll take it eventually. You can have anything you want, but you better not take it from me. Somebody feels like that you took something from them. Somebody wanted to take something from you. Somebody wanted to take a little bite out of your energy. Tell me more about seeking the unseen truth. Trusting your instincts. Surprised. Dark side of the moon. Somebody could have cheated on you or something about a cheater or childhood friend. Confirmation. Guys, something has to do something with a childhood friend. This could be a childhood friend that you bumped into or something like that. Or somebody, somebody's parent, like I said. Or somebody that you were connected to through a childhood friend. Maybe you haven't seen somebody in a while. Haven't seen somebody in a really long time. Domestic abuse. Somebody could cheat on somebody else, or this person feels stuck in some sort of situation, but the whole entire situation that this person is stuck in like relies upon a performance as if something is what it is not. And it's almost like that's how this person was. And Guys, this person felt like that you pierced right through their facade, and you effortlessly, because you are like this walking medicine, you effortlessly shined a light scalpel. Like, you were so accurate in what you perceived about this person in the moment, like what you were aware of why they were doing what they were doing. You were so on the money psychically as to why this person was doing what they were doing and why they were saying what they were saying, that it got someone all flustered in the moment, because they felt like totally off kilter, because they expected you to be the older version of yourself that you used to be. Somebody expected you, like somebody, like their performative mask, it's just like, and you just showed up feeling how you felt, being yourself. Let me just... The shining eyes most commonly refers to a physical reaction to the emotions or light, but its meaning depends on the context. I'm talking about like the movie The Shining. Okay, yeah. The Kubrick stare. So it's a shot where an actor tilts their head downward while staring intensely upward towards the camera from beneath their brow line. It is used to signal extreme mental instability, obsession, and impending violence. Innocence lost. Childhood trauma. Maybe this person has some sort of childhood trauma that they felt, that was why they felt disconnected to some part of themselves. I feel like maybe there's something of like you've forgiven yourself for something. And this person hasn't forgiven themselves. Somebody hasn't forgiven themselves for something. I'm hearing that like Lady Gaga song, like Judas, 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 Judas. You've moved ahead of this older version of yourself that you used to be. You've moved on from that version, and you're no longer in this paradigm that this person still finds themselves within and operating within. They feel your power. They feel the power of your intuition. They didn't expect you to be as stable as you were as well. Like mature, grounded, successful. There could even be something about like a man in your life or like a person in your life who helps you with that stability, or maybe the presence of somebody else. This something about security. I'm also getting like something is inevitable. Maybe there's been some sort of delay, but something is and always has been inevitable. You just have to keep on believing in yourself. Just don't give up on yourself. The closed circle. So you've seen this pattern inside of yourself that was kind of like how you got tripped up in this pattern and sucked back into a pattern. I'm also getting like somebody wanted to suck you into like a false sense of security confirmation burp in the moment. Somebody wanted to suck you into this loop and this pattern. But then you were so distinct from the loop and from the pattern. In that moment, you were just so distinct. Your energy is very distinct. Your medicine is very potent. Your awareness is extremely strong. And that is and was the force field that protected your energy in the moment from this person, and they didn't get the hit that they wanted and that what they needed. They could even feel like you have some sort of new beginning, and they felt triggered by that as well. Clarify that trigger, Spirit. Clarify the trigger. Triggered because of their own loneliness. Like somebody could be with somebody, but they're not. They feel like somebody feels like that they have to like. They always have to fight. They're always fighting with someone. They're always fighting to be heard, but they never feel heard. They're always fighting to be seen, but they never see themselves. And somebody else doesn't see the real them either. There could be some sort of delay. What's with this delay? Like I'm getting something about a delay as well. Because there's something had to end so that something could become more stable, or so that you could become more stable. It's like, this is what I'm saying. Something was never meant to happen until it was meant to happen. So this is what I'm saying. Something had to close out. You were literally, for a while, you were just alone in the jungle trying to frickin' learn how to survive. Okay? You had to frickin' understand what it was that was even going on, and then you had to build a shelter, and then you had to frickin' get some water, and then you had to figure out a food source, and then you had to go and, right? You had to go and forage for whatever it was that you could find. You had to learn how to start a fire. So that you could create this medicine, so that you could step out of a cycle, step out of a timeline, step out of this path that was like set forth before you. Like it was like, yeah, this is the path, this is what you're gonna do. And you were like, that's not even me though. Like that doesn't even feel right though. Like everybody's trying to tell me that I have to do it this way, or I have to be this way or that, or like or else I'm nothing, or else people are going to judge me and they're going to think this and they're going to think that. It's like those people are paranoid of people thinking this or that about them. You know what I mean? Those people are trapped too. I don't want to be trapped. I need to find out the truth. I need to figure out what's going on. I need to figure out what's right for me. I need to figure out who I am, not who everybody else expects me to be. Somebody has done everything because they felt like that they need to do certain things because of what everybody else expected them to do. And I feel like that's what you're stepping out of, because you realize that you can only live for you. You need to love yourself first. You can't neglect yourself and how you really feel. through everything, you stayed strong and you became even stronger. And somebody wasn't freaking anticipating that either. It threw them for a loop, because the person that they thought that they were going to encounter, or they thought that you were going to become, like, was not the person that they, you know, were standing face to face with. I told you so. Somebody was standing face to face with, I told you so. You know I hate to say it, I told you so. You know I hate to say, I told you so. Choices, something about a choice. Something about the choices that you've made. Somebody made a choice because of greed. And to this day, somebody still feels anxious about it. And you liberated yourself from something. You could have gone a certain way, but you didn't. You changed gears. You chose soul above everything else. You chose truth above everything else. You chose to be honest with yourself even when it was hard, because you had to see right maybe where you were lying to yourself because somebody else lied to you. What else is going on with this person, Spirit? Somebody like just tries to do something to keep themselves busy. But they don't actually care to connect. They think that they're better than... It's like they committed to something. Something that they committed to. So somebody deep down... Okay, so somebody deep down inside feel... Okay, guys, this is what's going on. Torn in reverse, but then we got a different torn. We got torn twice. So like somebody deep down inside, they lie to themselves. They feel torn about a decision or decisions that they made or a choice that they made. They feel torn, but they hide that from themselves. Something that this person did to you or how they were, it could have left you feeling torn. It could have left you feeling, yeah, all torn up, or just like not knowing what you felt about this person or what happened or something like that, or why this person treated you the way that they treated you. Someone made certain choices and they were self-serving choices. Something about guilt tripping. And they feel like they committed to something that they didn't actually want to commit to, and they feel torn about the choices that they made. But they have to commit to the performance that they don't feel the way that they actually feel deep down inside, which is what, Spirit? What is the way that they have to commit to seeming like they're not feeling how they actually feel? Somebody could be Catholic or Christian or pain. They feel a great deal of pain because of where they betrayed themselves or somebody else who betrayed them, or where they betrayed you because they felt exposed. Somebody feels a lot of pain because of they feel like that you exposed them, that your awareness exposed them, that there's something about you that's always cut right through the bullshit with people. And so it's not even just this one person, it's like several other people. And I feel like this is what I'm saying, it's all coming to a boiling point. There's synchronicities that are coming up, that are bringing up things to you that you've been like trekking through the jungle with a machete, cutting shit down, trying to figure out what it is, searching for things and trying to understand the plants and the habitat and what's going on and what surrounds you, and trying to fight your way through it all. Like this, what I'm saying, things are coming up, like synchronicities, like things that you hear online or things that you hear in the news, or probably a lot of you don't watch the news, but just in media, just like things coming through the media that are like literally like meant to, they're coming through you. Everything is you. They're coming to you, through you, for you, to bring it up because something is coming to a head. Something is coming to a boiling point. This awareness is being like distilled down. You can pinpoint patterns in your life to the point where something is not going to matter anymore. Where you're finally going to be able to let go of something because you finally see that some sort of path, it was never your path. It was never meant for you. That something was like a construct, or it was a performance, or was it where you were expected to perform something that wasn't actually who you are, something wasn't actually love, or something wasn't actually friendship, something about a childhood friend feels exposed. They committed to something, and maybe that thing has brought them pain, or they committed to like their own selfishness, like somebody made some sort of selfish decision, or that somebody was inconsiderate. Maybe you felt like somebody gave zero fucks about you, or how something made you feel. It was all about this person. This person was very prideful. This person could have given you the cold shoulder. Somebody could have given you the... Somebody could be feeling actually sentimental. Like, it's like somebody is feeling... It's like somebody wanted to seem like that they were indifferent, or wanted to seem like... Somebody wanted to seem like that they were indifferent, and maybe... It's like somebody is longing for something that used to be, or somebody wasn't actually as indifferent as they tried to make it out to seem that they were, like as if that they were indifferent to like how, this is what I'm saying, in the moment, it's like, I'm getting like in the moment, you could have felt somebody's wall come up, but even then it was like an invisible wall. Like they didn't know that it was an invisible wall, but you could see right through the wall that they were putting up because you could feel the emotion underneath the wall. But somebody put up a wall because they didn't want you to see that they weren't actually indifferent to something, or something that you said, or something that happened in that moment. Because this is what I'm saying, they didn't get what they wanted to get from the situation. Because you've completely gone rogue, you've gone off the script, you're not in the fucking mold anymore. They don't even know who you are. Approval in reverse. Guilt. Maybe it's like you just don't care about something that they thought that you would care about anymore, or somebody feels guilty that they were ever skeptical of your intentions or something like that. Somebody is not accustomed to your awareness. Like, they're not accustomed to someone being able to see through their performance the way that you did. Because they're really good at it. Because this is what I'm saying. This is medicine. This is potent medicine that's years in the making. Okay? Decades. This is potent medicine that's decades in the making. This medicine that you hold, that you carry, that you are, that it is what it is, it's you. Let me get that song. What's the difference between me and you? Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. What's the difference between me and you? You talk a good one, but you don't do what you're supposed to do. I act on what I feel and never deal with emotions. I'm used to living big dog style and straight coasting. What's the difference between me and you? You talk a good one, but you don't know what you're supposed to do. It's weird though, because he says, I act on what I feel and never deal with emotions. So he's acting instinctively. But it's like someone was trying to get to your emotions, to use them against you, to control you in the moment, to make you feel disempowered and to make you feel inferior and to get you to fall into that trap, to get you to fall into the hole of inferiority, to play the game that actually disempowers you. That is like the matrix right there, the matrix of the mind. And the only reason somebody was doing that and playing that game is because they're disconnected to their soul. They're disconnected from their soul and they're stuck in their mind. Let me see. Okay, these lyrics are kind of crazy. Just a sec. Maybe that's funny. Like maybe somebody thought you talked a good one, but they felt like you don't do what you're supposed to do. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. It's just like, well, why do you feel like that I'm supposed to do that? Like, who are you to tell me what I'm supposed to do? Like, well, I'm me and you're you. Like, you can do what you want to do, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to do me. So, like, somebody thought that you talked a good one, but you don't do what you're supposed to, but you don't do what they think that you're supposed to do, or that you're not how they think that you're supposed to be, or how you should have turned out, or something like that. But this is what I'm saying. This person talks a good one, but they're not doing their own inner work. Like, so somebody thinks they're a big dog and they're straight coasting, like they're just like, somebody could feel like they're coasting through life, or we can scream, I just don't give a fuck, and see who means it. Dismissive. Somebody could have tried to avoid what it is that you said, or dismiss something that you shared. Somebody felt humbled by your independence, your confidence, and the fact that you've let go of things energetically. That you've, like, there's something about, like, a lightness in your being. Maybe it's like you've released guilt, you've released this pain, you've integrated that guilt, you've integrated that pain. Maybe something that you were skeptical of, like you're skeptical of something or someone. It's like somebody makes you feel skeptical, or maybe somebody was expecting you to be like more unstable or unbalanced, but instead they got this version of you that was very built back up, like was very like, they got this version of you that they didn't expect. Because they had some sort of story in their mind as to who they thought that you were, or who they perceived you as in the past, like who they thought that you were in the past. Regret. Can we get some more information, Spirit? Now this person, guys, boiling point just came out. Something is coming. I'm so intimidated by you. It's coming to a boiling point. Clarify boiling point, Spirit. This medicine. Pride in reverse. Somebody regrets saying something that they tried to say, or doing something that they tried to do, or like how it was that they showed up in this moment, or maybe something about the past, like how they treated you in the past. Something about a childhood friend. Could feel that they were too prideful about something in concerns to you. Somebody felt like they did something, they wish that they didn't do something because of jealousy. Somebody feels like their jealousy was seen, that their jealousy became destructive, that something about intrusive thoughts, or maybe somebody had intrusive thoughts, like intrusive jealous thoughts. Somebody felt like you exposed their jealousy to themselves, or they felt exposed in that moment, like that you saw them, or it's like somebody knows that you're aware, even something in the past, like something in the past, like there's something that was never, that went unsaid, like that was never resolved, or it's like somebody felt like that they got away with something in the past, but then as years go by, and then it's like you're standing face to face with I told you so. Like you're standing face to face with it's like something that somebody swore up and down didn't hold them, but it did. Like something's got a hold of someone. Somebody feels inadequate and incompetent, unqualified and lacking. Somebody felt incompetent. Somebody feels depressed and unhappy and disconnected from themselves, disconnected from their purpose. They feel like that they became complacent. They were too proud. It's like somebody feels like tell me more about this person, Spirit. Tell me about this childhood friend, or something to do with this childhood friend, Spirit. Tell me about this childhood friend. Fantasy. Some sort of fantasy. Some sort of promise. corruption. Did this person bully you, or something about a bully? Destroys bullies. Was this person somebody who is cruel towards you? Punish a cruel superior or someone who acts like they are superior to you. Angel Vivalia, that's angel. So destroys enemies, bullies, binds enemies to keep them quiet if they won't stop harming you. Punish a cruel superior or someone who acts like they are superior to you. Develop a reputation of power. So there are people from the past, multiple people from the past, who are well aware of the fact that you've developed a reputation of true intrinsic power, which is the power of God, source, universe, creator inside of you, consciousness, your awareness, to the point where like you can see through the games, you can see through the deceit, you can see through the performance, you can see through the lies. And more so than that, it's like, so as you continue to hone your ability to see through it, yeah, that's you foraging. Each time you go into the jungle, you're taking little bits of information and gnosis back from every single encounter that you have with all of these types of people, and you're putting it into that pot. It's a slow burn. It's been a slow burn. And you've been taking sips of the medicine here and there over the years, right? But it's been a slow burn. But it's getting distilled down to a point. It's coming to a boiling point. It's getting distilled down to the nitty gritty of the truth that is already there, buried deep inside of you. It's like this just like huge culmination of an energy, like a closing of a cycle. And like I said, there's all these synchronicities happening that it's like they're jumping out at you. Like it's like spirit is not even playing at this point. And it's not like this has never happened before. Like you've had, right, crazy synchronicities many times, but there's something that's been going on, or that's going on, or that's going to be coming in soon, where it's like, just don't be surprised. Like spirit's going to be jumping out at you with these synchronicities, and it's going to feel like maybe you're going to feel a little bit overwhelmed, like at how things kind of are laid out and how they connect and how they intertwine. When seemingly, like, in quote unquote reality, what is reality? Everything. God is everything, right? But it's just like, when it's just like, that shouldn't, like, how is this happening? It's like, it's happening because it's showing you that you're ready. It's showing you that you're ready to listen to the truth inside of your soul that's telling you that you are more powerful than the cult-like patterns that surround you, that are embedded in like the lives of many of the people that you will encounter in this jungle of life. But no matter, right, no matter what happens from this point on, you'll always have this little hut in the jungle that you learn how to build, this little shelter in the jungle that you learn how to build yourself, right? Through trial and error, you'll always have the ability and the capability to start a fire, to collect the water, to bring the pot to a boil whenever you need to take whatever happens and turn it into your strength and your power, your awareness, to turn it into your favor. Because everything is you. It's all happening through you, for you. To be able to like stand in that moment and to be in your power, to be able to stand in that moment, to be in your power, and to know that it's like that you're no longer that little boy or that little girl that could be belittled and talked down to. the way that you were belittled and abused and hurt and talked down to, the way that you were when you were younger. You're no longer that little boy or that little girl. That little boy and that little girl, they'll always be there inside of you. They'll always be a part of you. They are you. That is you. But you are that grown version of yourself now that can see right through and is aware of the games that people will play because of where they're hurting deep down inside of themselves. And in that moment with these people and with this person, it's like you listened to that awareness as it was happening, and so it didn't really have that much of an effect on you. And somebody felt like inwardly they felt destroyed. They felt destroyed at their feeling of powerlessness that they have not even yet dealt with. This is what I'm saying. You dealt with it. You went in there and you dealt with your feelings of powerlessness to people like this because you were hurt by people like this or this person. You were hurt by this person or someone like this person. And then you see how that's the person. The people are like this person. This is how they are. This is the pattern. This is what it is. This is what it is. This is the games that people play. Welcome to the jungle. If you got a hunger for what you see, you'll take it eventually. Something is a cult. It's like that, yeah. False self. False self. It's like you're seeing a reflection of like a false, like your false self, like the self that wasn't ever actually you. It was the performance that somebody like conditioned you to perform. It's like you're seeing how somebody is still performing, and then it's like that could revolt you. You could be revolted by how somebody else operates and how somebody still hasn't changed. It's like somebody's still operating the same way. They're still playing the same games. There's something about like somebody who worked at a store or somebody that you met at a store. Confirmation burp. Somebody like that you could work at retail, or you could have worked retail, or somebody else works at retail, or you met someone in a store and it's like the way that they treated you, the way that they talked to you, the way that they talked down to you, the way that they took something out on you, or the way that they, like, somebody's very conceited, or somebody was very entitled, somebody was very performative, somebody was like full of themselves. It's like somebody didn't actually see you. Somebody somebody did see you, but they didn't actually like what they saw because they were jealous because of their own. Somebody did see you, but they didn't like what they saw. But then it's like, so then somebody like looked away and pretended like they didn't see you or something like that. Someone is bringing out an old pattern in you. Be mindful. And you were mindful. That's what I'm saying. Somebody was bringing out an old pattern. So what is this? Somebody doesn't want, it's like somebody pretends like they want to do something, but they don't actually want to do something anymore. And this person there's something about rumors with this person. There's a lot of rumors surrounding somebody because of, okay, there's a lot of rumors about somebody and they don't want to be doing something anymore. Somebody could be, I don't know, do Reiki. Something about a karmic masculine. It's like, you make somebody feel insecure. Somebody's worrying about something. Something about SA. It's like healing, something to do with SA. Or maybe this person, it's like this person, it's because like somebody could have actually like treated you a certain way when you were younger because maybe you experienced some sort of CSA or something like that, and you reflected back to them something that they went through, like I'm getting like outbursts, or like the way that you acted out, or the way that you were like reflected back to this person themselves that they had locked away or disconnected from to survive. It's like somebody took something out on you because you reminded them of themselves. Even as a young person, you reflected back the truth to someone that they didn't want to see. Someone actually feels guilty for lying about something. Because there's something about the way that you survived and the way that you turned your pain into power. They feel like Doc Brown. So that's Back to the Future. Creative breakthrough. There could be something about like a creative breakthrough. Wisdom through chaos. So you've extracted the wisdom. You're a freaking scientist. You're a scientist. You went away for a while. People are like, where is the collective? We might never see them again because they might get eaten by a predator. I don't know. But the collective figured out how to freaking build a freaking shelter in the middle of a jungle by themselves. Figured out how to start a fire. Figured out how to protect themselves. How to feed themselves. How to clothe themselves. Somebody who stabbed you in the back. Somebody feels like, it's like there are people who see you and they feel like that you've unraveled some sort of mystery that they felt like that could never be unraveled, like unraveling some sort of mystery of time. You've unraveled some sort of mystery of time, or some sort of mystery from a long time ago. You've unraveled yourself from the past, and something is no longer a mystery to you. You're no longer disconnected from something. You've unraveled a lie, somebody who told a lie, or something about somebody who lied to themselves. You unravel the mystery of why maybe you lied to yourself, or why you felt like that you believed a lie, or why you were lied to. Like there's something of like, you can see through people's lies, and you can see through something that is a lie. Like something isn't even what it appears to be. Like somebody is just like doing what they do, and you know what they do. And someone's living how they always lived, and maybe in the past you didn't see through what it really was, but you felt that something was off, but you didn't know what it was that you were feeling. You didn't understand it yet. You hadn't unraveled the mystery of what it was exactly that you were figuring out at the time. But this is what I'm saying. It's been a slow burn for you to get to the point where you've gotten to, and just because it's been slow and steady doesn't mean that you're going to win the race. It never even was a race in the first place. It's not even a race against time. It's just, you don't even have to see it as if you're racing against anyone else. You're just with yourself. It's just you being with you. It's like there could be like this like bunny that's running around you, like some part of you in your head that's like running around you. You're like the tortoise that's just going slow and steady. You're trying to figure out what you're trying to figure out, and then there's this part of you that's like, look what I can do, or look what this person is doing, or what's that person doing. And we go, well, I'm gonna try to this or that, and it's just like, no, like slow it down. Let's get grounded. We're good. I'm not on a race against time. I am time. I can't race myself. I am time. There is no past. There is no future. There is only right now. There is only right now. But somebody's stuck on the version of you that you used to be in the past, and you're not even that person anymore. And maybe there was a part of you that was stuck on the person that you felt, or you're worried about who you're going to be in the future, but you're just like, all you need to worry about right now is being who you are right now in the present moment. And I feel like that's what you're coming into. You're finally starting to understand what the medicine is trying to tell you, is that you, first of all, you are the medicine. The medicine is you. And all your power is right here, right now, in the present moment. Putting your focus on what you want to put it onto. And doing what you can. And not beating yourself up either. Like, so someone kind of sees you. It's like somebody sees you. It's like they know that you have a lot of wisdom. They know that you're really intelligent and creative. They see you kind of like Doc Brown. Maybe someone like thinks that you're out there, but it's like, I mean, what you create or what you can do speaks for itself. He can go back in time. He's a mad scientist, I guess, is what you can say. So something about a lie, something where you were lied to in the past, where you were lied to when you were younger, where you were lied to by people who lie to themselves. So you can see through. It's like, and so then you can also empathize with where someone is. There's also something coming through about like evil eye. It's like evil eye, it's like getting to the point where it's like evil eye can't affect you. It's just another aspect of you. Just so long you understand why someone would evil eye you and where they might be coming from, because you've confronted that part of yourself. You've confronted your own shadow. So it's to the point where you're that powerful, where it just doesn't matter if someone is evil eyeing you or not. You are the evil eye. You don't need protection against evil eye. You just need to have awareness of what it really is and why it really bothers you, because that's the thing that is the drain of the power in the first place, or that's the fear. It's the fear of like, well, what's the evil eye going to do? Someone's evil eye. It's like someone's evil eye doesn't have power over you, and yet unless you let it have power over you, it is you. They don't hate you. They hate what they can't control in you. Someone hates what they can't control in you. They don't hate you. Because they hate what they feel that they don't have control over inside of themselves. Or they hate where somebody made them feel like that they had no power and that they had no control over anything. So it's like they swore to themselves that they're going to be in control of other people, or they just ended up being someone who wanted to control everybody else. Or to make somebody else feel, to make themselves feel safe because they didn't feel safe. Your light is exposing what somebody buried. It's exposing the truth of what they tried to bury, their own self-doubt. Somebody's experiencing self-doubt. Somebody tried to come into your energy and say something to you or do something to you to make you feel doubtful of your path or what you were doing, or doubtful over yourself. And they ended up feeling self-doubt in the moment. What you reflected back to them was their own self-doubt of something that they avoid. Yeah, the ones who doubted you, your light is making them feel very uncomfortable. Somebody could be having a full-on mental breakdown. Some sort of feminine energy, some woman is having a mental breakdown. It's like, okay, so someone's sending you evil eye. It doesn't matter if somebody's sending you evil eye. They're a part of you too. It's all you. And that's where your power is like, I don't have to let, it's like, okay, that's what someone feels, but anyways, focusing back on myself. If someone sending me evil eye really bothers me, then maybe it's like, that's something about a repressed part of myself that it really bothers me about myself, that I can feel that way sometimes, that I was made to feel that way, right? Or that I was convinced that I felt that way because I was compared to other people, or I was raised with a lack mentality because I was raised by a mother or a father who actually evil-eyed me, who actually was jealous of me, or was actually envious of me because of what they were disconnected to from within inside themselves. So you've been going and you've been tasting that bitter medicine, right? Maybe where you felt bitter because of certain things, but then you've gotten better, you're getting better, right? You're just focusing on getting better every day. It's like, it's okay. Like, sometimes you can feel bitter. You're only human. So are these people. But the evil eye is nothing to be afraid of. What's really maybe bothering someone is the fact that it's like, it's your own evil eye inside of yourself. It's your own eye of Sauron. It's your own inner voice that kind of makes you feel like you have to be this or that, or you're not good enough if you're not perfect, or that's what's really terrifying. Is how responsible you actually are for how you feel inside of yourself, how you talk to yourself, how you treat yourself, how you love yourself. You're learning to love yourself. So somebody who doubted you, your love for yourself, this person doubted you. This narcissistic person doubted you. And I feel like you had narcissistic people with narcissistic patterns that were really doubting you your entire existence. And they programmed within you that self-doubt inside of yourself, that narcissistic voice inside of yourself, that evil eye inside of yourself, that evil eyes everything that you do and everything that you are, and judges you and everything that you do and everything that you are. That was the narcissistic programming that was programmed inside of you to make you hate yourself, like how they hate themselves. That was the voice in your head that's actually their voice that's in your head. But it's all you anyways. And so it's getting to that point. It's getting to that boiling point. And it's not comfortable and it's not easy. But you're strong. Right? You're really, really strong. You're strong enough to do this. You're strong enough to do something that you want to do, to be something that you want to be, to move past something that you felt like maybe I would never ever be able to move past this thing. Because if I like move past it, or if I end the story and start creating a different story, like I don't know what the new story is going to feel like. I'm only used to what this was, or how something always was, or who I was. Like, I'm only used to that. I don't know what it's like. Am I safe enough? Like, it's like, I'll never be your beast of burden. Am I strong enough? Am I rough enough? Am I rich enough? I'm not too blind to see. right? This narcissistic abuse that affected your sacral chakra, like what you created or the life that you created or what you wanted to do and how you wanted to do it, feeling like you had to do it like everybody else, like some sort of narcissistic pattern. But now you're manifesting confirmation. You're manifesting genuine people. Someone was not genuine. Someone was performative. Something, it's like literally some performative person is choosing the path of destruction. It's like you chose the path of destroying the performance. And somebody who is actively living in a performative wasteland feels like you chose the path of destruction, but you actually chose the path to manifesting genuine people in an authentic life, authentic self-expression, authentic love, authentic peace, not performative peace, not, right? You're not a victim. You're not a victim. You were victimized, but you're not a victim. You're no longer a victim. Also, you're not lazy. Somebody could have thought that you were lazy. You're not lazy either. And they're agitated that you saw through them. Yeah, you overcame adversity and you escaped certain situations. You were a black sheep, and this person, it's like this person like unconsciously had you in their mind as a certain role within that system, but you shattered the mold. You're not even in that system anymore. You're not even a black sheep. Maybe you were cast into the black sheep role, or the scapegoat, or the lost child. Maybe you were the golden child. Maybe you were all of it. Maybe you experienced all of those different types of roles, but that's not who you are. You're not the roles that somebody tried to cast you in the moment to try to get the reaction that they wanted out of you, to try to get the power and the energy that they wanted out of you. So you saw right through it because everything is you anyways. And so with that, you have the choice to not, you don't have to be a victim to what this person tried to do. And you didn't have to be, and you don't have to be what this person expects you to be. You don't have to be what other people expect you to be either. You have to be yourself. That's the most powerful thing of all, is just being yourself. So there's like something about a childhood friend who's like, who doubted you. There's something about a childhood friend who is doubting you, and right now what you're doing is making some sort of childhood friend feel very uncomfortable, and somebody could be having a little bit of a mental breakdown. They could be experiencing a lot of jealousy and or envy at this time. There's something about the fact that you truly have learned how to love yourself. I don't know if this person, something about criticism. They're seeing through something that was actually a lie, or something where somebody lied to them about you. Somebody, dissociation reverse. It's like, as being uncomfortably, somebody was comfortably numb for a really long time, and they're being uncomfortably woken up from their numbness because of something that you're doing or saying, or something that you said or did, or how you are now, like how you've grown. They doubted you, and it kept them comfortably numb for many years, and now they can't be comfortably numb anymore. They're uncomfortable. They're getting uncomfortable. You're making them uncomfortable. You're medicine. You're walking medicine. You're walking truth. You're walking light. Their doubt, they're experiencing doubt. They doubted you. Now what are they doubting? They're doubting themselves. Perfectionism. Maybe they held themselves back because of perfectionism. Maybe they're seeing that you're not doubting yourself anymore. You're not going to try to just be perfect and performative as if perfection exists. As if everything isn't imperfectly imperfect when it is. Everything is imperfectly imperfect and as it should be. Somebody's feeling hopeless in their life, hopeless in their situation. They constantly criticize themselves, or they have somebody who constantly criticizes them, and or they constantly criticize somebody that they're with. Somebody feels like they haven't accomplished the things that they thought that they would accomplish. And maybe there's something where like somebody didn't think that you would ever accomplish anything. But you took that negativity and you transmuted it into something positive for yourself in your life. And you chose not to regret not going after something just because somebody didn't believe in you, or just because of somebody else's negativity. You took that negativity and you decided to alchemize it and transmute it. You transmuted everything that was thrown at you to try to stop you from loving yourself, from being who it is that you want to be, from learning how to enjoy your life in this crazy, fucked up, chaotic jungle of a world that we live in. It's like there's something that you really did. It's like, you know what I mean? There's something that you did, maybe metaphorically, but maybe not. Like maybe somebody is actually like Bear Grylls or frickin' Survivor Man, and you guys like live out in the jungle. And if you do, that's frickin' badass, and hats off to you. But it's like there's something that you've done. You've gone into the depths of your soul to understand your own survival mode, to test your own mettle. You tested your mettle. Somebody thinks you're metal now. Like somebody thinks you're freaking metal. Like somebody could have thought you were weak, and somebody lies. Somebody could have thought that you were weak, or like other people thought that you were weak, but that was just an illusion. You're actually like fucking intimidating and metal and strong as fuck, basically. And somebody's very resentful and bitter, like at how your life has turned out. Negativity. You didn't let other people's negativity and their doubts stop you. From pushing past this notion of perfection and just learning how to be yourself. Tell me about like these childhood friends, Spirit. Never underestimate an underdog. So that's what these people who doubted you, trickster, they think, they're like, what? Like somebody doesn't, guys, trickster, they think, trickster goddess, god or goddess, somebody, it's like, these people who tried to pull the wool over your eyes as to their own lies, deception, self-deceit, their own manipulation. They think that you deceived them because you came out on top when you were supposed to be the underdog. That was the role that was cast for you, wasn't it? That's the role that you were cast in. That was the script that you were handed. Sorry, this is your role. You're the scapegoat. You're the underdog. You're a nothing. Like somebody thought that you were nothing. I'm getting like haves and have-nots. Like somebody made you feel like that you were a nothing, or somebody wanted you to feel like you were a nothing, or somebody thought that you were going to amount to nothing, or that you were inconsequential. There's something about old money and new money. There's something about, guys, there's something about old money. I'm getting like old money talks, but somebody is not talking anymore. Somebody's not talking. Somebody's shut up. Like somebody can't talk. Like old money talks, but somebody is no longer talking because they feel uncomfortable what they'd have to talk about, which is the fact that they underestimated you. They underestimated an underdog. And they're feeling sad. Somebody could play hockey, or something about like meets, like swim team meets or hockey meets, or like maybe something about like a hockey game, or deeply rooted, protecting you. You were protected from someone who wanted to manipulate you to feel like that you needed to do what they wanted to do. This could have been some sort of like spiritualist or something who underestimated you, somebody who envied you, or right, they cast you in that role, and this is what I'm saying, and like them casting you in that role, and however everything panned out, it was so that you could take your power back from people like that person who are unconscious of their own patterns. Like moth to a flame. Someone is drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Someone you used to talk to on the phone some female that you used to talk to on the phone. Something about your relationship. Somebody, okay, Cameron Fry from, I know this is going really long, you guys, but this one's sort of meant to be a little bit longer. Because I'm just vibing right now. And because Spirit told me to specifically do this reading this way. Or my soul told myself. I felt that this reading needed to be like this, and this reading needed to be this long for whatever reason. So something about like Cameron Fry from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So like hypochondriac, and his father is very... Just a second, you guys. Okay, the guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, his friend. Confronting fears, breaking free from patterns, transformation. So he's the one that, like, his father's car goes crashing through the glass and into the forest. So yeah, this could have been a childhood friend or like someone that you knew in high school. Somebody could be Greek. Like maybe something about Greek food or like chicken souvlaki or... Guys, you're breaking free from SA. You're realizing your power. You're calling your power back from SA. Somebody's calling, yeah, trust Spirit right now. You are the medicine that you seek. The medicine is already there within you. You don't need anyone outside of yourself. It's good to have someone to be there to help guide you when you feel that you need to be guided. But that person, no matter who they are, can't face something for you. And you're facing this yourself. You're taking your power back from somebody. And somebody, like, something happened where, like, somebody did the thing that's been done to you so many times before. They tried to cast a role on you, like, it's been cast on you so many times before. And you didn't neglect how you felt in that moment. And you were just aware and present with yourself in that moment. And it illuminated back to this person themselves and their own cloak that they wear to try to hide what they try to hide from themselves. But God sees everything. Confirmation, right? God sees everything, plotting and scheming. You saw the way that this person did something because they were scheming to get a certain reaction out of you, to harness your energy. Confirmation. Because they thought that they knew who you were, but there's so much more about your lore. Like, this person doesn't know your lore, and that's what somebody's realized, is that somebody doesn't know. It's like your lore. They don't know what you've been through, like, since you last saw them, or somebody wants to know more. Like, they feel like that you're a mystery because they don't know your lore. They realize that there's so much more underneath the surface. And And then somebody tried to cover their tracks, right? This person could be an enabling parent, or something about an enabling parent. Tell me about this childhood friend really quick, Spirit. A social climber. Somebody's a social climber. There's some sort of lingering emotional pain that this childhood friend carries. Or that somebody connected to this childhood friend, or inspiration and comparison. So inspired. It's like somebody's comparing themselves to you, but they could flip it into inspiration. This person could have predatory vibes, or maybe somebody in their life is predatory, but there is predatory vibes. Yes, this person, no, this childhood friend, somebody is predatory because they're hiding something. They're lying to themselves about something. Somebody's hiding something from themselves, lying to themselves about something. And somebody tried to get something over on you, but you're like, I wasn't born yesterday. It's something about your 12th house. You're getting, this is like, it's like something that's happening where it's like, yeah, there's things that are coming up from the past and things that might be coming to a head, or you might be feeling overwhelmed through all the synchronicities. But it's because this is about closure. It's to give you closure. Because you're finally seeing what was actually hidden from you, or what you hid from yourself, or what other people hid from you. Like what wasn't explained to you, taught to you. Because what was taught to you and what was conditioned into your mind was to disempower you. But now that you're seeing through the truth of all of the lies, the deceit. All the ways that the truth was inverted to turn you inside out. Something about like inside out. Upside down all around. Predatory vibes, then shield. You've healed. It's getting to the point where you truly have taken back your power from something that was rolling around in your subconscious mind, that was kind of holding you back, or holding on to you, or how other people kind of held on to you or held you back, or made you feel limited, or how you limited yourself. Something that somebody else is taking to old age, or took to old age. It's like you're figuring it out right now. Somebody's figuring out something right now, or whatever age you're at, you're figuring it out right now. You could even be healing from some sort of addiction, like you're no longer going to be addicted to something. Somebody's trying to distract you. Inspiration, comparison. Seclusion. This is what I'm saying. Seclusion. The environment. You had to seclude yourself. It's like people had to be taken out of your life. You could be feeling secluded right now. Like maybe but this is what you're doing. You're boiling things down. You're getting to the heart of the matter. You're figuring out the truth behind the performative lie. And you're seeing how prevalent the performance is. seeing through the illusions of the mind. And it's almost like, yeah, like, why can't just, it's like the truth is, like, yeah, people's toxic behaviors, why can't somebody just leave me alone? Why does this always have to keep on happening? It's just like, but when it's happening, your awareness of what's happening means that it doesn't have to happen to you. It's like, yeah, you're reflecting back something that I am aware of. I see you. Anyways, I'm not going to buy into the illusion that you've bought into. You want me to bite. You want me to buy into it. You want to take a little bite out of me. You want to take a little shot at me. You want to get me mentally entrapped. No, you're letting go of the mental entrapment. You're getting better and better at doing that, right? People trying to distract you. People's own unconscious predatory energy trying to distract you from the truth of who you are, to keep themselves distracted from the lies that they tell themselves, or from the lies that they bought into, or the lies that they committed to. Somebody committed to a lie, and you committed to the truth. Somebody committed to a lie, you committed to the truth. You committed to seeing your own toxic behavior. You committed to seeing the toxic behavior in the environments that you were in. You took yourself away from those environments, or you got real about what was really going on in an environment. You saw that someone twisted the story when the truth made them look bad. The person was very disconnected from the heart, and they broke your heart. Somebody broke your heart. And they're watching you. Confirmation, this person from the past, they're watching you, okay? And they're watching you put an end to something. Or it's almost like they feel like you've like... Guys, somebody feels like... What's the word? It's like you've reinvented yourself or reinvigorated. You've come back from the dead. And there's something about your confidence, like you aren't panicking about something. Maybe this person is like panicking, but you're not panicking about something. Somebody feels like their silence costed them a lot. Somebody feels like they chased the concert wristband, peak experience. You chased ecstasy. What did it cost? Your silence. Somebody chased ecstasy, this past friend or this childhood friend, or it doesn't have to be a childhood friend. It could be just somebody from the past, just a past friend, right? Different messages for different people, but somebody feels like they chased ecstasy, and they feel like their silence cost them everything. And their silence exposed everything that they wanted to hide in the first place. And they can't hide from themselves. Your individuation reflects back their own envy, confirmation, their own limiting beliefs. So it's like, yeah, the evil eye, someone's envying you, so they're sending you evil eye, like how people say it's like it's an aspect of yourself, but that energy can't affect you. That's the truth. That's the medicine. You are the medicine. The medicine is inside of you. Taking your own medicine. Some masculine energy could have envied something about you, or somebody is watching you, they're observing you. They dug themselves a massive hole. Their silence dug themselves a massive hole. Their envy dug themselves a massive hole. And there's nowhere to run. They're just stuck in the bottom of the hole. They can't run away from the hole. They're stuck in the hole. Somebody's stuck in the hole and they can't run away from it. Someone sees that, some sort of older man sees that you've unlocked something. that you've unlocked your own independence, detachment, that you've unlocked your own dream body, and that you made the right decisions for yourself. Your grace, there's something about your attitude and your determination. You hinged the whole door off. You hinged the whole door off. Melted hourglass. You didn't just unlock something, you hinged the whole door off. Melted hourglass. So something about time. Someone who got enraged that you wouldn't let them control your mind is now seeing you enjoy the little moments. And you chose yourself instead of choosing to live a lie with this person. But this person feels like, somebody feels like that you could have been the sun, the moon, and the stars. Maybe they're seeing somebody else as your sun, somebody else as your moon, somebody else as your stars. They spoke ill of you to their friends. Yep, confirmation. But that's not taking your focus away from yourself. You can't control what they're going to say and what they're going to do. So you focused on yourself. Anything else about these people, Spirit? Your perseverance and self-expression, your passion, your love. Your medicine is sending someone into crisis mode. Waking up, confirmation. The fact that you're not competing is... The fact that you're not competing sent somebody into a crisis mode. Tell me about this past friend, Spirit. They're still attached. They're numbing in reverse. They can't, guys, they're afraid. They're hesitating. They're facing the truth. Guys, somebody from your past, a childhood friend or a past friend or this person is having to face the truth of their own cowardly actions because of their own greed, their own ambition. They're facing the truth. What is the truth that they're facing? Something about a lie, a liar. That you let go of the lie that they thought that they had you trapped in. Envy. Facing the truth that they lied because of their own envy, or that they mistrusted you because of their own envy, or they mistrusted you because of their own resentment, or their own disconnection with self, or their own deception, their lack of commitment. They're torn. Scapegoat. Somebody scapegoated you. Where they treated you like a pawn in their game. The fact that it's like they... Guilt, guys, guilt. Any last insights into what's going on with these people? Any last insight, Spirit? They're watching you on the fringe of society or something like that. They're keeping an eye. Main character. Because you're moving your own plot forward. They're keeping an eye on you. Because it's like something about like departure from the norm. Like you've split off from what they thought. You've shattered the mold. It's like a departure. Phoenix, there you go. Total destruction followed by inevitable, painful, fire-born rebirth. There could be a man who's watching you. This person who betrayed you. The power to stop traitors. Betrayal reveals the truth of who is the traitor. To stop oppressors, individuals, groups, corporations, situation, people who speak to large groups of people. Acquire dignity and prosperity. Make you more dignified and charming. Remote business, working alone. So you could work like remotely or something. Like, yeah, they're trying to figure out where you are or what you're doing, or it's like somebody could have said that you were the traitor, but then, and they could have believed their own lie. Somebody could have believed their own lie. There could have been people who believed somebody's lie, but then it's like your departure from the fold, your departure from the mold, you shattering the mold, you going out on your own, you going out into the jungle of life and figuring out something for yourself in your own way. It's like you've taught yourself something that nobody else could learn for you. Everybody is your teacher and everybody is a student. Everybody is a teacher and everybody is a student. But you're also your own inner teacher. It's like everybody is your teacher. You learn the lesson. You learn something inside of yourself. You learn from this situation with these people and this person. You continue to allow it to let you learn what you need to learn. Because nobody is above you, nobody is below you, and you know that. You've internalized that. You understood that, understood it, overstand. And you're no longer betraying yourself. People can see that as well. There's a man who understands that you don't betray yourself for anyone anymore. And I feel like it's almost like, who is the real traitor here? Who is really the one who was deceitful? Like someone is seeing their own deceit. Someone is literally just seeing where they believe their own lie out of envy. And it's like they still feel like this thread that they felt that was like connected to you, they feel it dissolving because of this awareness. And the awareness of the oneness and where the power actually lies. It's like, yeah, a wet newspaper, soggy, ruined info, holding on to news or gossip that has lost all structure. There are people who are starting to realize that, like, something was a total lie. Confirmation burp. And there are people who discarded you who realize that they discarded you because of a total lie. Systemic abuse, confirmation. Healing yourself from systemic abuse. Integrating the patterns in order to free yourself from them. The clock without hands, time existing all at once. Urgency without deadline, timeless stagnation. Urgency without deadline. Deep betrayal. So someone feels trapped by, like, they can't, their emotions are trapped, like they can't let it out. There's something about you and your life, your departure from the fold, your shattering of the mold, your self-expression. They're analyzing your life. Vomit the parasite. They feel like the walls are melting. The breathing wall. The external environment absorbing or reflecting your innermost emotional state. And that's kind of what I was saying. There's something about that. A cage. Someone's innermost emotional state is a cage, and they feel like they're trapped, and they're sinking in their own grief. And you reclaimed your energy from the theft, that someone was trying to commit theft in various kinds of tongues, maybe in various different languages. Some puppet master speaks different languages. It's a cerebral, narcissistic person. It's very, like, they're intelligent. Like, it's all based on, it's like mental mind games. And that's why you hermited yourself. Someone, validation seeking through intellect, academic supremacy, and being the smartest person in the room. Maybe somebody could have thought that they said something. This person refuses to do shadow work. This could have been somebody that you dated. This person could have been like, I have a really high IQ, but they're, like, completely devoid of, like, emotional intelligence, is what I'm getting. Yeah, somebody's like, I have a very high IQ. This is my number. This is my test score. And then it's just like, maybe somebody was like, oh, they scored. They just wanted to score or something like that. Crush. They could have tried to crush your soul or your spirit or your heart. Somebody feels like something that you're doing now or where you're at now is, like, tearing through their heart because they're in a shame spiral, because they're being reflected back their own shame that they tried to project onto you to get you to sabotage yourself. And yeah, you burnt down into the ashes, but now you're rising like a phoenix. Like, literally, somebody is seeing you exiting the cage, rising like a phoenix from the ashes of the sabotage that they created, that they thought that they had you trapped in. And they did that because of their own envy of the thing that inside of you that you were connected to, that they felt disconnected from. That flame that never went out, no matter how much somebody tried to. It's like somebody either tried to put out the flame or they tried to stoke it to make it destroy you. But you were always tending the flame, and even when it got out of control, you were still, yeah, this bitter rival. A bitter rival has to sit with their own bad intentions. That somebody wanted to pick a fight with you, But you saw right through it. The third eye, you saw right through it. Any last cards, Spirit? Somebody's like willfully ignorant as to like what you do or what you create. Some abuser like ignores what you can do or what you create. You could be an artist. It's like somebody never validated you, or in somebody... It makes someone feel all sorts of uncomfortable emotions to see that you've taken your power back and you're no longer the helpless person that they tried to turn you into. This dark-spirited person tried to turn you into that by breaking your heart, but it's like there's something where it's like they're willfully ignorant to something that you do, but it's because they're not, because it's but it's because they know what you do. Some sort of abuser acts like they willfully ignorant to what it is that you do. Maybe they ignore what it is that they do, or they never mention it, or they never bring it up, but it's because they know. It's because they know that it's like you're coming back from all of the oppression that they put you through. It's a comeback, baby. You're no longer a child. You're no longer, yeah. These past people, Spirit. They don't understand something, but it's because they are only seeing what they can see on the surface. But nonetheless, it's what they can feel underneath the surface that's making them worry. Because they're resisting and seeing you change. They're avoiding the fact that they can no longer control you and manipulate you away from, they can no longer like control you to like sidestep their own guilt and their own selfishness. And the fact that you were never heartless, it was them who chose to be heartless towards you. Because you were willing to stand up for yourself. Because you were willing to be honest towards people who were actually sneaking around and being devious. And you wanted to trust this person or these people. But then you realized that it was never about connection. It was never about stability or seeking that equilibrium. It was just about, it was just a learning lesson. It was for you to learn what you didn't want, who you didn't want to be like. It was for you to figure out how to deal with the shame that people displaced onto you. Through their abuse. Guys, I think my fridge is dying. I think that's what that sound is, and I feel like that's probably like, there's a meaning to that. The motor, the engine of my fridge is dying, you guys. The engine is coughing. Let me see. A dying fridge motor symbolically reflects the need to release stagnant emotions and to clear out things that no longer serve you. That's what's happening, you guys. It's coming to a boiling point. Imply and store our physical provisions, making a broken motor a sign to re-examine what you are storing emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Right. It's been a slow burn, this medicine. But I think that you're ready now to clear out this emotional clutter, right? Because it's like, the thing is that you can see something clearly, you can see this person clearly, you can see these patterns clearly. You're releasing control of the fact that you can't control what people do and how people are, but you can see through what it is and why. You have no control. So that's like, it's the anger is like, I never had control over how people treated me. It's like, and you never will have control over how people choose to treat you, but you do have the ability to choose how you're going to treat yourself and how you're going to feel about yourself, how you're going to perceive yourself, and how you're going to perceive what's happening. Because once you take back your power over how other people made you perceive things the way that they needed you to perceive it, once you take back your power over that, then it's like you're seeing through the great deception on this earth, right? That deceives you into feeling like that you aren't God itself, that you aren't the power itself, that deceives you into feeling that you can't believe in yourself, that you can't be yourself, that you can't love yourself for who you are, even if you're flawed and imperfect, because we're all imperfect. We're all imperfectly perfect. Personal energy shifts. So this is what I'm saying. So personal emotion, stress, or shifts in your energy field can disrupt surrounding electrical devices. This is what I'm saying. Your energy is disrupting other people's. Like, it's almost like, why am I doing this? Like, it's like your energy, the way it's like, it's holding up the mirror. It is the medicine. You're walking medicine, and it's disrupting other people's energy fields. It sent someone into a whole shame spiral because they couldn't feed you that shame. They couldn't get you into that trap. They couldn't stick you in that inferior position. Confirmation. Oh my God, guys, my fridge is dying. A need for rest. So cooling down. Maybe take a break, pause your current path, slow down. All right, Spirit. Deception. So that's what it is. You can see right through people's deception, and it used to trigger you, the fact that they were even the way that they were. But now you understand why. And you understand why it got to you. That it wasn't just in your imagination, it was you seeing the truth of the situation. That everybody swore up and down, no, this performance isn't a performance. This is, right, what I say that it is. This is love. This is support. No, it's not. This is connection. No, it's not. It's deception. So yeah, you've gotten right down to the roots, and you're boiling those roots into this medicine of the compassion for the parts of you that used to be frozen in fear, that held you back from being spontaneously creative, from being in harmony with yourself, from feeling like that you couldn't change or you couldn't do something different, you couldn't indulge in something that you wanted to do just because you wanted to do it. But you can, and this is what I'm saying. There's like this whole rebirth, this refresh. You're going to feel refreshed. And somebody can no longer adapt if they're going to lie to themselves. Like, somebody's not going to be able to keep on running away from their own arrogance forever. They're not going to be able to run away from their own lie forever. It's like somebody feels like the ship has sailed, like somebody's ship has already sailed. they can no longer blame somebody else for something that happened. They can't stop. They can't. Maybe somebody feels like they can't stop. Somebody can't, yeah, somebody feels like they can't, they're consumed by the fact that they can't stop something for you. They can't stop something. Clarity, yes, confirmation. Somebody feels like they can't stop this transition, this turning point for you. Something to do with your dreams. You're weaving your dreams. Things are coming together for you. You can't stop this either. Power in reverse, somebody feels powerless.